Universe, it's a beautiful day to be alive, isn't it? Nothing else is a day to be alive, and we can make it beautiful ourselves. Hopefully, you're doing great today. It's great to have you for a few minutes. I'm fishing in RuneScape, so give me a sec. I'm setting myself up. Let's see, does everything break? Does anything work? Okay, nothing works. That's good. Good, that's good. Alright, we fixed it. Everything works now. I forgot that I played this with controller, or not controller, with KBM for a moment. I went to go pick up my controller. I kind of do that out of reflex, I feel, nowadays. Let's do some fishing. Black coffee hater. That's a very specific name. I'm a black coffee appreciator, I think. Anytime I'll drink black coffee, or anytime I drink coffee, it's gonna be black. Kind of. I'm also low-key addicted to the Starbucks mocha cappuccinos they sell in the little glass bottles in the freezer section. I guess it's not the freezer section, but the refrigerator section of CVS and Walgreens, respectively. And probably 7-Eleven as well. I don't know why the mocha cappuccinos, or frappuccinos, whatever they're called, are really heckin' good. And I'm not normally big on coffee at all. I try to avoid it in general. One time when I was working a job a long time ago, I mean, it's not even coffee. That's abalone. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What a bunch of abalone. Abalone. Okay, fair enough. Either way, I was working a job a long time ago. And we had like an overnight shift for, what's it called? Black Friday. God, I couldn't remember the name of it. And one of my coworkers was like, hey, you're looking pretty tired there. Do you need anything? And I was like, no, I'm okay. And she was like, all right, look, try this Red Bull. It's going to help. And this is not me slandering Red Bull at all. And I know it sounds like it's going to come off that way. But I had it, and I felt like I could see through time and space at that moment. Like, I was, like, shaking the rest of the night. I worked through my shift and everything, but it felt like it was, like, 10 seconds. It was crazy. I don't know if she had like the good stuff or whatever in the Red Bull, or if I had just not been exposed to extraordinarily high levels of caffeine like that in my life, but it was certainly a unique experience for me. I've established a few moments ago that it looks like while fishing, you end up getting a color of the fish right towards the center, which is the quality of the fish. So this is an uncommon fish we're getting. I'm willing to bet we're looking for purple ones or yellow ones if yellow exists. But green could also be good. We're gonna try and fish and finish the other outfit, one of the limited outfits, because once we get enough for that, we'll be able to just farm Lum and finish off the Steam Next Fest stuff, and I think that's a pretty good goal to wrap off the week of Starlight Revolver. I'll certainly want to play it when it comes out again on stream. It's a lot of fun, and any sort of roguelike game has so much replayability. It's just so easy to pick it up and get into it without really sweating it. That's always quite nice. And sometimes you just gotta fish. There's been talks of getting back into an MMO with a few people that I've played MMOs with before. And that's always scary. Not that it's like the end of the world or anything, like, you know, big ups to MMOs. But also they're an enormous time investment. Ooh, we got a purple one, fingers crossed. They're an enormous time investment. And I don't know. I just feel like obligated to... Ooh, that's one of the two we need. We need a space fish ship. We need one more. I don't remember what it's called, but it has a generally Eastern looking name. So if we see something like that, we'll go check. But MMOs just take so much of your life. You gotta log in, you gotta do your dailies. You gotta level your classes. The only MMO I want to play right now, I mean, not only, but an MMO I want to play right now is MapleStory. They're releasing a class in MapleStory PC that they previously released on MapleStory Mobile, and it was the one that I played named Sia. And I really think it would be fun to give it a go again, but like, getting into MapleStory, I played MapleStory a little bit on and off. I played it a lot when I was young, but I played it a little bit on and off the previous few years. For like, at most, like a week or two at a time. And let me tell you, it's tough to get back into that kind of thing. It's tough, at least for me. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. Oh wow, Miko mentioned being old. He did it again. That's so crazy. Yeah, I don't want to hear it, bud. You'll understand when you're older. You'll understand when you're older. Now, I saw talks, in relating to this game, I saw talks of there being like mini games and stuff to play in the hub. And I think I mentioned it on a previous stream, but it really does make me think of Toontown. My fishing rod broke. I did in fact buy another fishing rod. Apparently that one broke at one point and I didn't realize. I'm not investing in expensive rods right now because we can't really afford the lum. Although perhaps there's some merit. I don't know how deep it goes. Maybe we buy a lure instead to increase our like rare ones. I don't know what a shiny is. Shinies might not even exist yet. The first thing I did was buy like a shiny rod. This is a blue quality fish. I don't know what that will pump out exactly. Apparently a giant isopod. But it has a green thing on the side of it too. Yeah, the purple fish had purple things on the side. Maybe giant isopod is just kind of an agent. Undercover. Betrayed by the country it loves. Whoa, I don't think I've seen that one before. That's kind of horrifying. It reminds me of, I always forget the game's name. It's such a gem. I would even argue it's a hidden gem. Let me look it up. Hold on. It's embarrassing because I played it. Evo Lings. I didn't have to look it up. It's embarrassing because I played it a lot too, but I forget its name. What an interesting game. Kind of hard as nails, but also not that bad at the same time somehow. Which I know sounds a little bit contradictory. Sorry, and it is a little contradictory. I forgot to start fishing. I'm guessing we're looking for another purple. That's what I'm expecting. I wonder if it's better to break fishing if we don't see a purple or just to reel it in. Can we break fishing? We have a purple and I just tried to break it. This is the one. That's not the one. That's a heck crab. Clawed its way out of shell. Unfortunate, but so true. Someone just manually joined my party. That's so crazy that you could do that. Hi, junk. Found in the ocean. I hope we get the other fish soon. I was expecting it to take longer to get any of them, but I'm hoping we get the other one soon. I got a funny feeling this is it. It's a heck crab. Never trust. Hey, there's the person that randomly joined my party. I wonder if you could force people into queues like that. Like if I see someone fishing here, if I join their party, run over and then go into the queue if they get forced into it. I have to imagine that's the case. No one used that information, assuming it works maliciously. And hopefully it doesn't work how I assume it is. We got a duplicate of the space fish ship. Fish ship. That's a tough one. We needed two anyways, but we had one initially, so unfortunately there's no big gain for us. Oh my god, I saw a fish get over Fluffy's head. Fluffly? That looks like Fluffly. I saw it over their head and I was like, this is crazy. So I clicked. I thought the technology was there. That's a cello crab. Oh, I kind of love that one. How many fish are in this game? That's the real question. I feel like a crazy amount. Got one of the space fish ships, my friend.
Good.
A taiyaki? That's not quite what we're looking for. Did my daily bazaar run this morning for the rank ticket, and I was like, I'll play Vanessa today.
Interesting.
That's not the loach we're looking for, but I appreciate it. Thought we play Vanessa today. I got a fiery Zorkid as my starting item, and I was like, we could turn this into something huge. And then proceeded to lose 8 times. Like, I didn't think my build was bad at any point. I'm not a Vanessa player, really, so, like, it might have been awful. Another Space Fish ship. But it's rough. It's rough out there right now. I actually played against, of all the days, it was 2 dualies. They were both using Railgun. And then 6 Vanessas, and I got crushed by all of them, and it wasn't even, like, close. I guess one of them was sort of close. It was, like, a tick or 2 off of me winning, but it was not close. Some days you just end up getting completely clowned on by everything, in spite of your best intentions. A lungfish? I was gonna say I don't like that we're finding new fish still. I don't dislike it. But it's also a little bit alarming. I really hope we find the fish soon. I mean, I'll do this fishing stream for 2 hours. Don't mind me. You know what I just realized I forgot to do, and I'm gonna save you all the trouble. Gonna put my Discord into streamer mode. Although I kind of just dox myself on not being the most popular. Because I haven't gotten any DMs in the past 15 minutes. Which, you know, so it goes. Sometimes you're the DMer, sometimes you're the DME. Don't totally know what that means. I also don't know how to leave a party in this game, so I really hope that DCHT_AH uncle opts to not start a queue while I'm fishing. No, another sweet tooth. We gotta go replace our rod again. It's just really expensive. I kind of want the rarity chance one. Heck it, you know what? Let's go for the rarity chance one. It's kind of like potentially ultra throwing. But it also might make the grind a little faster. I don't think you can sell fish. That's something I still didn't figure out. If you can sell fish, we're set, but I'm pretty sure you can. But if we're looking for something that's potentially yellow rarity, which I don't know if we are because I've never seen it before, this will hopefully help us hit a yellow rarity. I mean, it's a game with a rarity system in it. There's always a yellow rarity. I just realized there's cute looking crabs on the docks, and I didn't notice it until now, so that's a little bit sad. Sky junk, let's go, Pog. Currently trying to finish my Fury Shark outfit in RuneScape on my iron. I'm hoping to have that done sooner than later, so that I can get a better chance at not basically throwing when I do Croesus. Croesus. I know it's called Croesus, but it's spelled Croesus, so I'm used to saying it because... Oh, a legendary. Hold. Oh no, this is gonna be hard. Oh, it's extinct fish. All right, there are legendary ones. That's what my people were looking for. We saw at least one now, so that's a big W. Either way, I want to get Croesus more consistent on my side. Plus, I just kind of like fishing in RuneScape. I don't know why. I know it's kind of a contentious topic, but fishing just kind of goes hard. And now I'm double fishing, which means I'm kind of like life maxing. I have I'm not gonna say what's on it because it's a little bit spicy. Like it's not that bad, but it's spicy enough where I want to be a little bit cautious. But I have a shirt that is a little bit of an ironic fishing shirt. That's really funny. That's a new fish. That's a garden eel. At least I think it's new. I really I was on a big kick of like, oh, legendary hold. Oh my god. Losing it early on is so scary. The one! I think that's the fish we needed. Okay, so it was a legendary, so we absolutely made the right choice. I don't think we can afford to make our stuff now, but we can just play the game at this point. I think there's only 2 more things that are limited here, and I would like to get them, because that's how my brain rolls. So we need a little bit of lum for this, and a little bit of lum for that. So let's just send some runs now. I think we'll start with the solo one to see how that goes. I was on a big kick of, like, ironic fishing shirts. Like, ironic fishing, I mean, I don't even know if ironic's the right word, but just, like, I never say good morning. The only good morning is when I'm fishing. Like that kind of stuff. I love it. Can't get enough of it. I would be thrilled to have more of my wardrobe consist of clothes that say things like that. Oh, our teammate looks like they left. That's okay. Party fill is going to be off. Let's do a solo dive here and see how it goes. I'm willing to bet we're not going to clear solo with Kira. Unless she has shields that I haven't seen, I don't think it's going to happen.
So small from up here. Revolver, lights on.
We do get to see a new transformation animation, which kind of goes hard.
Wait for me.
That's a different style of animation even. She who shatters the walls of reality in pursuit of someone so dear. The voice, why is it so familiar? Name yourself. Now is the time to become the North Star that guides those who are drifting and lost. By the light of the moon, embrace the power of the noble. This power feels like a weight's been lifted. Think I'm finally ready. Yes, I'll show the world that there's still hope. I'll show the world my true colors. Wait for me, Aya. My colors are blue. Alright, so what do we got? A little bit of aiming action. That scares me a little bit. Like, I kind of expected having to aim, as that's like a core mechanic of the game. But it still puts the fear in me. Because I didn't boot up my aim trainer today. The aim trainer that I regularly use, that everyone knows I regularly use. That I'm not making up for the funnies right now. I have used an aim trainer before, because I wanted to get better at games like Valorant, because I am really bad at them. I was a kid growing up playing not anything PC at all, because like PC gaming, at least when I was younger, I mean, it was a thing eventually, but like when I was real young, it was certainly not something that people were doing super regularly outside of like Diablo. And even then I would just like, hey, let's play Halo 2, you know. What do we got here? Never look back. Flips backwards while blasting her enemies with physical damage burst. Bonus crit damage to close to enemies. Fires a hail of Luna Rain, dealing magical damage over time. A sapphire pool remains, which raises allies' damage while standing in it. Okay, so we have a buff. Blueberry. Oh, I like Blueberry. Applies Luna to enemies. Karen allies in the explosion gain magical attack. Blueberry is great. I remember someone using this before. Let's go for some buffs right away. I feel like we kind of have to buff max to get anywhere in this world.
Yeah, right.
Always be buff maxing is what they say. Okay, I can kind of vibe with Kira so far. I can vibe with that. Let's see. Critical chance seems like it has value. Critical chance equal to number area scales in the opposite direction of what we got right now. Your attacks gain 2 damage. Let's go for some magic related stuff. But do we want to reroll? We only have 1 reroll token. I'm gonna reroll and see what we have. The 5% crit chance and crit damage when you're shielded, and every shield you receive. I guess we'll go for the crit one. The reroll did not seem super worth it. We should just stick with what we have. Do we go for a new skill, or do we keep charm maxing? I'm gonna charm max at this point. I'd really like to get one with cooldown reduction, especially with something like Blueberry that has multiple charges. I feel like there's some real merit we can find there. Alright, I put Blueberry in an unfortunate position. We don't have piercing on our shots. But we can do grouping, which really solves that problem entirely, as long as we can get Blueberry on the other side.
Yeah, right.
Look at Blueberry. When shielded, gain 10 magical attack. Your crits deal 5 bonus damage reduced for attacks. I guess we'll crit max. I don't really know what we can do to survive, but let's do some crit maxing. Senna Sorrow. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep with one skill for now and just grab charms when possible. Might be kind of throwing. I don't really know. I think that charms are how you win games. And we're getting some lum though. That feels good. I'm kind of used to being able to like skateboard across the universe, so I'm adjusting to having to dash instead of just holding it down. I've been Effie pilled, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your side on the argument. I know what I like, that's all I got. I'm a simple co. Wow, that rocketed me back into it. That's rough. I think the footage might speak for itself of having me dash away and then fly back an inch, but that's okay.
Not this time.
Would have been nice to get a perfect. But sometimes you gotta deal with a not perfect.
Yeah, right.
What do we have here? Your attacks gain +2 damage. Reduce all mana cost by 3. When you max out enemies' blight, deal 40 bonus magic damage. Let's go for maxing out a blight. I think that's pretty doable. Let's skill max now. I could also see value in upgrading Blueberry. I don't know how Blueberry scales, so if we end up with extra charges of Blueberry, I think that'd be best. The damage is just as sweet. Cooldown is quite nice too.
Not this time.
There's a summoner, so we're gonna go and try and prioritize that. Certainly an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, right.
Looks like there's another summoner as well.
Thought you had me.
Doing a little bit of ad clearing, kind of wishing I didn't have to, but we're not quite strong enough to just kind of blast through yet. Kind of wish we were critting more too, though I guess our crit rate's not that high. Oh, we're so close to killing Summoner. There we go. Certainly a lot of heartache saved. I'm sorry, what did I just do? How did I do what I did?
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay. I was wondering how people were doing that. That's not a skill at all. It's spamming W. Interesting. Raspberry. I kind of like bomb maxing. And is your shot increases magical damage the longer it's charged? No, we're bomb maxing. That sounds awesome. Blueberry and raspberry. And with a little of that action, I think we're good to go. We don't really want to go for HP. I could see upgrading skills being the play. It is going to be an epic fight or whatever, the boss fight, and we don't really have any sort of survivability. But I have faith in us.
Raspberry.
The double dash kind of changes the dynamic a lot.
Hit him, berries.
I feel dramatically stronger than I did 2 seconds ago. They really need to tutorialize some of this stuff, and I'm sure they will eventually.
Blueberry.
That's an unfortunate position for me to be in, and it was my own fault, and I accept responsibility.
Not this time. Let's go, baby.
I think we could lose a life in here, for certain. This enemy's particularly gnarly.
Raspberry.
That's rough. Crazy dodging there, my gold compatriot. Me flaming my gold teammate in Rocket League for missing the ball. I haven't played Rocket League in a long time. But like the thing is, and don't take this the wrong way, Rocket League, I don't really miss it. Like I would play it if like I had a friend or something that was like, we should play it, or if I had like viewers that were like, we want to watch that, I'd be like, all right, let's play some. But like,
Let's go, baby.
I just don't know if it's quite. I'm surprised we got wall hits there. I don't know if it's quite what I'm looking for at this juncture in my life.
Not this time. Raspberry.
This is a tough fight, and it costs us a lot of juice, which makes it even worse. This is real tough. Ah! I forgot that they drop stuff like that sometimes. We have 25, which means we can do an upgrade on each. It looks like we have a little bit of CDR on both. Does it match? It does match up. Great. Just do one of each then. Might as well. Looks like the stacks don't change, which is a shame. They might later on. We don't really have anything worth going to the shop for is the issue. Let's go for another skill. I'm hoping for a passive. So I don't know what kind of passive it would be. I would like to refuel max here if possible. That's kind of huge. I kind of get it now.
Let's go, baby. Thought you had me.
You can do so much burst damage by grabbing both the summons. It's actually incredible. I'm kind of like lost in the sauce a little bit here with these rooms. I think we've got a perfect room. I hope.
Thought you had me.
We certainly do, so we get a little bit of refuel back, but we're really struggling. Oh, we got a lot back. Okay. I was like, that's not a lot. Slides and fires 5 bullets that deal physical damage and bonus critical damage to the Azure Shotgun and flips backwards. Heartseeker sounds cool, so we're gonna do it. It's a lowish cooldown as well. I could see Never Look Back having some merit. Let's see what Heartseeker does. That's gonna get me killed. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's certainly gonna result in death.
Hit him, berries.
I just placed 4 of them, or 3 of them in one area. I'd never thought about the possibility of that. I've just been trying to do one of each. I'm going to try to use these very respectfully and wisely. Oh, you can't tell me I wasn't mid-dash. Oh, Heartseeker has 3 charges, I just realized as well. We're kind of charge maxing right now. Big dodge, but a little hurtful. I don't think we're gonna make it past like 15 at the most. That's not what I meant to do. I'm addicted to spamming spacebar now, so I'm kind of throwing, which is fine. I mean, so it goes. Sometimes you're the thrower, sometimes you're the throwy. 30% critical damage when striking an enemy far from you kind of is against our thing right now. 10% mana regen's not bad. When you deal damage to 4 attacks consecutively, your next power deals extra damage. I could see that being possible. We can attack that. I mean, Nishi Sniper, assuming it counts the orbs being far away from us, I really don't know what the distance they're looking for is, so that might be fine. I think we trait max here, but I could also see merit in grabbing... let's go trait max. If we go for the shop, there's like almost certainly going to be something good there. But let's trait max for now. Holy. You can really do a lot of damage quickly with the bombs. Like a shocking amount. Oh my god, we're kind of grooving actually. Like I'm not... I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but it's feeling good and it's looking good. And that's the important thing. Please give me the lums. That's what we're here for. I just dashed into that. I'm so glad that they were kind enough to not hit me with it. Interesting that you can use the summons as a shield. That's embarrassing. I was feeling myself so hard. Thank God we have revives. What a waste of one. Honestly, though, maybe that's good for the mental. A mental reset where we can kind of go back at full health. Wow, we jolted backwards again. Do you have a lot of ping? Not really. Maybe I'm just mashing too hard and the server can't handle how cool I am. I could believe it. I think it's kind of the same energy of like caps lock being cruise control for cool. And instead, it's like spam clicking is cruise control for cool. Every 90 seconds, heal 2.5% of your health. Can see some merit there for sure. I'm gonna go for it just because it's a little bit of passive gen. It's gonna be functionally nothing and our max health is functionally nothing, but it's better than nothing. Do we go for a skill here or do we go for a challenge room? I'm gonna go for a skill. The challenge room seems tempting, particularly with the passive, but if this skill is something for survivability, which I don't know if this character even has, it would be very, very big for our success in the long run. Funny those count as backstabs. I presume it's because I'm behind them, like as I clip into them. You can kind of go off on Kira. I've seen a lot of people getting the beam abilities, and I kind of thought that was her jazz, but it seems like you've got a few unique builds, which is pretty cool. The mobility is a lot higher on her than I anticipated by a fair bit. I keep thinking I don't have any charges on a skill because when it has any cooldown at all, it's got a number on it and it's darker. But I still have some charges, so I gotta be careful. But like Heartseeker, I didn't know I had only one charge. We have to be a little careful to pay attention to it. We have the temporary vendor here, but I almost certainly don't think it's worth it. 20% of max health heal is not really worth it. More damage for 4 years might be worth it. I don't know. I always hate taking temporary buffs. We'll certainly go for what we can. Every 5 power casts, the next power does not trigger its cooldown and costs no mana. Wow, that's incredible. Kira also gains a small amount of mana every time she casts a power. That's the passive I think we were looking for. Let's go for it. Let's take the Tyrant's entire kingdom. Certainly go for the revive. When solo playing, it seems like this is just the decision. Because you go to the healing shrine, it's like 20% of your max health, which is, you know, fine and dandy, whatever. But the feather is a full 100%, so why would we do anything else? Those are very annoying AoE damage circles. Flick our wounds for a second. I was really hoping for a flawless stream here. I think we're about at the end of our journey on this run. Much as I'd like to say that there's a good chance, not having the ability to shield on a character makes it so if you lose any room at all, you're really far behind the 8th ball. I guess if you don't flawless any room. We did get the solo clear on Effie, which was really nice, but it's going to be a bit tougher to lab out if we're going for it here, I think. Unless there's some abilities we're missing. If there's like some sort of self-healing or shielding we haven't seen yet, then it's totally doable. Because we're kind of like ungodly schmoove tech, but we're still taking 80 damage a room from just time at this point. That is 100 health back, so we'll call it a net gain of a room. We could shop here. We can only afford like one decent thing potentially, but if there's a refuel, maybe we'll buy it. I'm kind of reluctant. We can also star max, and we can do it in a stylish way, which kind of goes hard. We're gonna have to swing back around, I think, which makes it a lot less stylish. Kind of like you do something cool, you like take off your hat, you drop it, and then you leave the room. And you're like, I actually need to come back. I quite like that hat. You don't understand. I was just doing that for the show factor. Hats don't grow on trees. Alright, let's see what the shop has for us. We end up with the 121. Not even look at the epic thing. Your backstabs deal more damage. You get 10 damage amp. 1% magical attack per 10 mana. Interesting. That one's tempting. Reduce all damage you take by 1. I wish that would work. I mean, maybe it does work on the out of refuel, but it doesn't feel like it does. We don't actually have any refuel at all available to us, which is a little bit unfortunate for someone like me in this situation. Grab the magical attack, I think. We may as well spend down here, because I don't think we're going to be living too many rooms. I'll take cooldown reduction as well. I feel like a lot of our survivability is coming from putting down those summons. We've got our board up. We can look for upgrades for the board potentially. I think instead we're going to be trait maxing, see if we can get some max health or some more passive healing somehow. I know there's at least a handful of traits with passive healing. Oh my god, the refuel thing starts at the very beginning of the room. I thought for some reason it wouldn't start till the enemies were like aggroed. We're gonna certainly go down at least once in this room. I'm hoping we can make it through. If we can make it through this room, I consider the run a win. That's the bar I'm drawing here. You absolute buffoons. You've activated my trap card. Okay, that's one revive now. I think we have 2 left. I'm hoping they scale it a little differently for solo play as well. Just so that you don't, like, literally die. Alright, 14 is respectable. There's 27 floors, so we made it halfway. But we're really on the backside of refuel, and that's not fun to be in a position like that. But there's, honest to goodness, there's something really magical about trying to like struggle through solo runs of this. I don't know what it is. Being critical chance equal to the area number is scaling in our favor now. When your current health is above 110, that's not going to happen. I'm so sorry. Sure, let's go for it. Let's take the Tyrant's Tire Kingdom. I wish there was a stat sheet too. Oh, there it is. Okay. I remember there was one somewhere, but I can't remember where. We have 30% crit chance, 15% CDR, 5% crit damage. We definitely go for the feather. If there's a feather, we go for it, period. That's got to be the key for when we're running characters without shields for solo runs. We have 1 feather left, actually, not 2. And we just kind of gotta go.
Hit him, Blue. Raspberry. Let's go, baby. Not this time. Raspberry.
No, that's a really unfortunate hit. I wish I could explain how badly I wanted to clear this room without taking a hit.
Hit him, berries. Not this time.
That was unfortunate. I shouldn't have double jumped there.
Got you, man.
I think we had a pretty good chance of not taking damage in this room too.
Raspberry.
But now it's all gone. Honestly, we have a pretty healthy amount of refuel. All things considered.
Not this time. Let's go, baby.
Getting those 2 down, oh man, those hits hurt. Getting those 2 down at once and then sliding through a group is like our best bet at survival. There's a summoner here for certain. The summoner's starting to summon such healthy ones too.
Perfect, Blue.
Oh my god, you kind of go off with these moves. Like this specific subsection move, the double heart seeker is really cool.
Raspberry. Hit him, berries.
Oh come on, I didn't push it far enough back. I've been trying to save cooldowns. I should just KO at the end of a room. Hey, area 15 was kind of the goal, so I'm glad we made it. Really looking low on refuel. Do you sell any? You do. No, you don't. Like, for some reason, I thought Bullish Blend was that. We do get another 100% of our health, which is nice. We could technically room max here, and I think I might because we don't really want to risk a a challenge room right now. Room maxing here would just mean we're skipping floor 16 functionally by going in here. We are getting the lum and stuff from it, but we don't have to suffer through like potentially losing another life. I don't think we have the board to make it through the boss. We would need a crazy amount of damage because we don't have the sustain that we had on FE. And I do think our damage is a lot higher on this run than our average FE run so far, which kind of makes sense because we tend to build a little bit more defensively, but just don't think we're there yet. Oh, and you know I'm gonna go for the legendary one too and die next floor. That's so sad. It's totally avoidable, but I'm not gonna avoid it. We have no refuel, so we're gonna start taking damage immediately, which means we probably can't max this room. And there's gonna be, I think, 2 elites, maybe only 1.
Raspberry.
That was a lot less damage than I was hoping to see for how much setup that was. I mean, it's still a respectable amount, if I'm being honest. Definitely don't want to spend too much time with our toes in the toasty spot.
Let's go, baby.
You can be so heckin' flashy, though. That's what this is all about. I feel like I'm on something different. Like, I was gonna say I'm on a different spectrum, but I don't know if I want to be talking about that kind of stuff. I don't know if this is the appropriate forum. I feel like I'm going out of my mind right now, though. Like, seriously. Oh, no. That was a lot of damage to take. I was greening it out. You fool. I baited you back into it. Alright, so we're gonna be spending a life here almost certainly. We just ran out of fuel. It's just, are we spending 2 lives or just once, really? There's one. I think we have one more at least. Huge amount of refuel back. Would love to kill both these enemies at the same time. I don't think that's in the cards. Okay, huge. Area 17 down. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was pretty bad. Your attack deal 8% bonus attack damage. Okay. 5% of your max health is physical attack. Have the rate in which shields decay. Not exactly what we were looking for. I was trying to go magical. This being said, we'll absolutely take some maximum health. It gives us more value out of our feathers, and we have 1 feather left. Where do we go next? I'm thinking currency. Bad as it sounds. Alternatively, we can go for upgrading one of our abilities. We have 5, though, and I think we'll only get 10, so we'll only be able to get 1 upgrade. It would have to go on Harvest Moon. Going for currency. Maybe in the shop we can get 2 upgrades when we hit it up. Area 18, getting a little spiced. I can't go for stuff until we clear everything in here, because we're just going to be draining refuel.
Blueberry. Raspberry.
That's an unfortunate amount of damage to take. No, the refuel damage. It's getting so massive. Please, let me out. I don't want it. I hate it here. I want to go home. Ow. Alright, that's gonna be 1 revive down for sure. I'm gonna just try and get across the room. Oh, actually, maybe not. We got a few big kills there, and we got a bunch of refuel back from it. Ah, you can't play passively, though. You gotta keep it on the forefront. Alright, that's unfortunate for sure.
Let's go, baby.
The refuel going down as quickly as it does really... He incentivizes turtling, I think is a kind way to say it. Also stresses me the heck out. Okay, thank goodness one of those is done. That's a very unfortunate hit to take. We're not dying here, at least. We've got that going for ourselves. Alright. Area 18. 3 more than the goal. We're just... we're really hurting on the fuel front. We're out of feathers. This is a death knell, unfortunately. They're all elites, too. I think just because of how much health they have, we physically can't win, but we'll push for it either way. I think what we'll do is we'll grab more shop currency if we can grab anything. I perhaps should have waited a little bit longer. No, my cooldowns are all up. We just gotta go. Or maybe I lum max instead. Get a few more lums out of the run. Alright, now we go.
Perfect, Blue.
Good run. It's tough. We made it to 19. Oh, look, we have our little crystal down there looking all sad. I think that was respectable, but without being able to shield at all, I don't know. It's perhaps doable, but it's certainly not easy. We made it close, though. I think if you get enough luck, if you get a solid build up by, like, floor 17 and can kind of avoid as many fights as possible, maybe that's just it, is avoid as many fights as possible to keep the refuel up. I could see some merit in it. No, I missed the boat. That's so awkward. Wonder if we can get down there faster if we just walk, if we miss the boat. Oh, yeah, you make it down dramatically faster. Good to know. But there's a certain convenience to catching the boat, you know, so I get it. Alright, looks like we finished Summer Moon Noble, which is one of the only other things we're missing. I believe the last one is Storm Shadow Hero for the limited time only stuff, which means just some lum maxing. So let's go do a run. We'll do a public one, which are always interesting. Also, is that for the Somi? It is. We can see what that looks like in a run at least, too. That'll be interesting. Let's send a public run. Again, I don't think... I mean, odds are we won't make it to floor 18, but maybe we will. It really depends on how much people are addicted to breaking the crystal. If they're really addicted to it... I'm also playing a character that can't seemingly shield, so I won't be able to extend out the run an extra few floors with shielding, depending on my build.
Revolver, lights on.
Did we get the green one? Ren, I think?
Wait for me.
I saw a Ren that was transforming, but they looked like they were a few frames behind us. It was absolutely that. Whoa, we kind of look crazy. That's an EP cat. Looks like our Rens fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll sit down with you. So weird that the weapons just kind of like float and disappear over and over again when you're sitting and your chair does too. Looks like our Rens might not have any idea how the game functions, and that's okay. See, that's the beauty of the demos. You just chill in the lobby for a while. Think about life. Think about the things that made you into who you are today and what brought you here. And the people following in your footsteps. Or whatever. That's insightful to someone, probably. Looks like one of our Rens has stumbled over to the portal. The second one approaches. There. Oh. The first Ren is trying to figure out why the portal doesn't work, and I respect that. Take your time, buddy. You got 212 seconds. The world is our oyster, and I'm a patient person. What can I say? There's probably a lot of interesting stuff on that side of the room, and I respect your desire, your yearn, your curiosity, your intense level of want. I like that the two Rens have gotten together. We've just like isolated the room. The two Kiras are just sitting around. The two Rens are just In the farthest corner. Oh, they're beating up a training dummy, I think. Oh, they killed it. Watching people try to spam the button when they can't figure out why it doesn't work is really funny. I don't know why it gets me. It rubs me the right way. Yeah, I'm with you. Am I tabbed in? I am tabbed in. Realistically, I'm clicking some fishing in RuneScape and setting up my Arc-Knights for auto battling. I think this might have been the longest we've spent in this room, which is fine. Again, not complaining. I'm a little worried that our cat's gonna fall asleep, as our cat seems to be eepy. But hey, we're kind of like time maxing. We're able to take a second, breathe, take in the atmosphere. Think about how in 50 seconds we'll be able to play the game. It's not a harmful thing or anything, of course. I really like the little impact the stars make. What? Oh, there's a cutaway thing if you kill all the training dummies. I was like, why is the screen slowing down? That usually happens like when a room ends, because the room ended. I don't think I've had a group kill all the training dummies before. 22 seconds. Oh. Huge. Huge. 16 seconds. That was awesome. We almost made it the whole way. This skin's interesting. It reminds me of Elf Pelt from Guilty Gear a little bit. Not a crazy amount. I also haven't played New Age Guilty Gear, so if she looks different, you know, very sorry. Howling Crescendo consumes all stock to fire powerful magical blast. Increasing damage every time it hits an enemy with Luna. Flips backwards. I liked Heartseeker a lot. Let's try Howling Crescendo to see what it's like. That's pretty cool. Mech can eat that in my Jeep. Let's do it. It's tough when everyone picks something, but it's also kind of nice because I get to pick what I want without seeming like a jerk. I'm just like, oh, I'm the decision maker, I guess, because it's tied. Oh, no. I guess we'll go for the charm that I wanted. Kind of huge, right? So Howling Crescendo you don't want to use until you have all the stocks up. We're certainly dying extremely fast in this run, just for the record. The moon. Magic attack per mana sounds interesting. I kind of want to just scale hard for that magical attack. Yeah, I'll go for another skill, sure. Honestly, we're just lum maxing here and here to have a good time. The most important thing is having fun. Howling Crescendo does not do nearly as much damage as I would expect it to do for how long it takes to get it off the ground. We're gonna wait for enemies to spawn, I think, right here. Or is there one at the start? Oh no, we cleared, okay. It was the one at the start. Blueberry, my beloved. Hunter's Moon passive cure gains crit chance and crit damage. Kills an enemy, nearby allies also get crit chance. That sounds pretty cool. Let's mix it up. We want to try more things. Let's grab a Hunter's Moon. So some passive crit. How much do we have? That's a good question. 10% of each it looks like it comes with. I'm always down for charm maxing, so miss me with anything else. I mean, unless the whole group wants to go do something else, at which point I'm down with it, but charms are just so fun. I feel like Howling Crescendo leaves something on the table. I can't tell you what it is. It's really short and it doesn't do a lot of damage. Am I doing it wrong? Do I have to like hold down the button or something and that's an issue? Let me try to hold down the button next time. I can see myself getting skill checked by this ability for sure. I wish there was more visual clarity when... Oh, we're dead. Oh my god, it spawned after they tried to hit it. Oh my god, they tried to swing in it and it did nothing. We're alive. I can't believe it. Reduce all your cooldowns by 1.5 seconds when you max out enemies play. Yeah, hit me with the cooldowns. Actually, hit me with the attacks. I align. We have crit scaling now, and I don't think Howling Crescendo is really all that great. Unless I hold it down and it lasts like 6 seconds. At which point I'm willing to listen. No, it just lasts like half a second and does no damage. Oh, that's a really unfortunate thing. I wish I dodged. Summer Rain, Harvest Moon again, so it's every 5 casts. I don't think we want that. Summer Rain did sound interesting. Tell Me is interesting. Let's do Summer Rain. I was really interested as to what this looks like. Kira is heckin' charge maxing. You know what, little dudes? Let's do it. Let's upgrade a skill. I think it's time. Dang, that's really cool looking, actually. I thought that was an enemy's puddle, not ours, when I saw it previously. That seems incredible. Is that a flawless room? Aw, never flawless. Oh, we're gonna lose all of our juice here. No. Okay, they're not tempted. We're good. Summer Rain's upgrade, -1 second on the cooldown, +6 magic. Alright, no, we're dead. Full damage increased. That's quite a big upgrade for that. Can also do more crit chance for myself and for the team. I think we're gonna go for the selfish pick here. Wow, I really don't want that, actually. I really don't want to heal max when we're missing, like, cumulatively 30 health for the whole team. However, I don't think I beat a democracy when I have 1 vote and they have 2. So, you know, let's love max. Let's do it. Let's heal up 4 health. Oh, did the other Ren leave because they saw that the first Ren attacked the thing? Maybe not. It looks like both Rens were new. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I'll take my last skill. I feel bad because the Ren really likes the ball toy thing. They've selected it, I think, every time it's shown up. But think about it. You'll have more options for your ball toy thing now. Summer Rain is kind of incredible. The AoE lasts about 437 years, which is a lot longer than a lot of the AoEs in this game. And honestly, I think Howling Crescendo is overrated, and I say that with the full knowledge that no one has probably ever thought of even a basic rating for Howling Crescendo, so I don't even think it's rated. But that doesn't matter, it's overrated. Huge room for us. Yo, Lily, how's it going? Goodbye, our juice. Here, teleport scenario quickly fires multiple physical damage shots. Cooldowns reset if it kills their target. That seems so cool. What do we want to do? I'm gonna go for the trade, I think. We're gonna die in a few rooms anyway, so let's do it. Let's take the Tyrant's Whole Kingdom. Just this once. Omaya Wamu. Shinderu. What? We lost another teammate. I don't think I finished a single run where all 4 teammates remain. That's incredible. Can we like reselect it? Oh, I can push R on it again to force it. Scorching hot outside and stay one of this so it hasn't creeped inside yet. Godspeed. Dealing with hot weather is effectively never fun. Unless you're on vacation somewhere nice, and then it's kind of fun. Oh, yeah, you know, I noticed before that your bar goes down really quickly when you have someone KO'd. Someone mentioned it to me in chat, I think, yesterday, and now I really noticed that it goes down really fast. You know what? We're gonna run out of refuel in like a room anyway, so we might as well just use the revives now. Get through a couple more rooms, get the lum move on. Billy, you want to do some next or something later today? I was thinking about doing some kind of bossing today in RuneScape, but I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Reduce your max health by 40% every time you get the power becoming vulnerable for 2 seconds. That seems incredible. Yeah, buddy, let's do the jump. What's that bar up top? Basically, it's like a fuel bar for the run, kind of. And as you go through rooms, it goes down over time. And you get some back by killing enemies, and you get some back by doing rooms flawlessly, and you can buy it from the shop on occasion. But there's like a little thing that pops up that no one seems to know what it does, which is fine. They didn't explain it or anything. It has like minus and the bar icon on it, and you can hit it. And people will hit it, and they'll get a bunch of goodies out of it, like Lum and Somniite or whatever it's called, Somonite. And they'll be like, this is great. So they'll keep hitting it, but that costs the bar. And when that bar is fully depleted, you just constantly take damage over time forever. A Berserker Ring! We're doing some Dag Kings today. Take 25% increased damage. After 25 seconds in the room, deal 50% extra damage to the remainder of the encounter. That's awesome. I wish we could afford that. Gain 5 physical damage. Oh my god, we can afford Crisis Bracer, but it's not gonna matter. Every shield you do is increased. No, we'll grab physical attack, I guess. Every 5 areas gain some max health. That sounds nice. I don't know if we're gonna ever reach 5 areas to make that flourish. Where do you want to go, buddy? You know what? A fan of yours, YT. I'm going wherever you're looking. I'm your biggest fan now. I'll follow you wherever. Let's do it. You and me, we're taking the Tyrant's entire kingdom. I missed input there. I meant to do a different ability first. I'm now out of cooldowns forever and trapped behind an angry circle. Are you up for next process or even Sanctum? Trying to get people to do... Okay, look, this stems back from like my youth playing World of Warcraft after school with like a handful of my friends. Getting people together to successfully do content that's more than like 1 or 2 people is like functionally impossible. Where's your body, buddy? I'm looking for you. I don't know where you went. There you are. Alright, so we're out of refuel now. Which means we're certainly dead instead of partially dead. I really like the see me combos that we can do, though. We're getting a little bit of refuel back by killing enemies. Can I steal this kill and get a reset? I can. Playing Pike in here right now. Run kind of does Mondo damage, I feel. Maybe I'm crazy to say that. Huge that we cleared Area 12. You know what? There's no downside, buddy. Hit it. No, hit it more. We don't lose anything anymore. We can just take all the goodies out of it now. We're at 0, so might as well. You can hit it as much as your little heart desires. I'm thinking we just take short-term benefit instead of the long-term. I can't tell you why, but I just think that that's probably it. Where do you want to go, buddy? I'll follow you. You like the feather? I like the feather too. I think the feather's awesome. Watch it turn out this game has open microphone comms and I just muted everyone else and I'm I'm talking to all my teammates like they're toddlers. I would feel so bad. I mean, I'm kind of already doing that, so I'm asking for it for someone to be like, I'm gonna go check out this stream to get the hour-long watch rewards while playing the game. And they came up with me, and I'm like, okay, sport, where are we going next? Wow, that was awesome. I'm a terrible person. But it's really funny. Huge reset. I'm gonna take that to just go over here and get out of the corner, I think. We need refuel, which is a little bit unfortunate for anyone who happens to be us. I think my best bet is to clear the room rather than try to revive teammate because they're not totally working with the dream. Huge. Teammate, you and I, they said it wasn't possible, but I think we're gonna make it to room 14. Look, they're addicted to minus soda. Where do you want to go, buddy? I'll follow you. You want the health shrine? Yeah, we should heal up. Honestly, that's some lum maxing mindset, and I love that. Minus soda. Delicious. I think playing Kira is like a bad thing for me, because I just want to spam spacebar the entire time. Did I leave any stars up there? Certainly did. Teammate's gonna go grab them all. Let's go heal up. Honestly, I feel like I kind of maxed this run by taking minus max HP and stuff. I feel like I'm just kind of crazy. Because like now it feels like when I get the smallest heal, it's like most my health bar, it feels. I only got 3 little sections there. I heal for 10, it's like 90% of my health. I didn't run the math on that. Ooh, lum maxing. Love that, Len. Where are we going, buddy? You and me. Where do you want to go? The charm? Oh my god, they grow up so fast. Let's take the charm. You and me. Alright, Len, we have to go extraordinarily fast. Len, I'm gonna go near you because I know what's about to happen and I'm gonna try to save you. We have a feather, actually. I need you to die now, Len. No, I almost saved Len. That would have been so nice. Good try. Good effort. Honestly, kind of... Wait, I took, like, no damage. Like, yeah, someone had less damage taken than me, for sure. But I'm shocked that I only had 38. I guess it's because I just, like, only took the health damage from the minus soda. Good run, though. Oh, no, can I grab the lum? We're not lum maxing, we're lum minusing. What's the opposite of maxing? I guess minimizing? I don't want to lum minimize, though. I've already left feedback for you. How are we doing on lums? We need a lot of lums. Let's run it back. Yeah, let's do another party run. There's something really charming. Like, the solo runs are great. Don't get me wrong. I do like the challenge of them, but I also think that doing them without Effie is a little bit tough currently. And when you're doing it with a party, like, you meet characters. You get to, like, experience life from a different perspective. They say walk a mile on someone else's shoes, and I get that. But consider diving a mile in someone else's magical girl roguelike. No, I don't know exactly what that means, but it's probably insightful to someone.
Volver, lights on. Aya, wait for me.
Okay. We've seemed to be... Oh, there we go. We have everyone. Thought we were down a person. This is huge. We've got an Effie that immediately went over and activated. I have a huge amount of faith. I think the other two are watching the introductory cutscene. What did I walk in on? This is getting weird. Please stop saying weird things in chat. I beg you, I'm streaming. Is this a Kira cult meeting? All right, that's not that weird. I'm gonna just Kira emote them. IDK lol. Buddy, there's 3 playable characters right now. You're gonna bump into a lot of them. I've seen a shockingly large amount of Rens and a shockingly low amount of Effies. That's my sample size information. I thought that Ren would be basically like 0, but it turns out that Ren is actually extraordinarily popular. Love that for Ren players. Also, the gear shift thing that Ren has seems really interesting. The other Kira's... Oh. Come on, Ari. Yes, you're crazy. All right, 200 seconds remaining. Will we beat the record of 16 seconds? Will they spam the button wondering why it's not working? I love this game genuinely. It like right now, this moment in this game reminds me so much of like what it is. A new game coming out, no one has any idea how it works. That's always the best time to play a game. Sure, there's like some fun when it becomes like maxing and like speedrunning things and stuff, but like this like chaotic energy is what I love. Live for it. Like, does someone know that they have like 3 other people waiting 3-4 minutes for the match to start while they just auto attack a dummy? Probably not. If they do, that's awesome, and I love that they have like the power mentality to just kind of keep shooting it. But I love it. I genuinely love it. Zero complaints. I think we're not going to make it to 16. I think around the 72-second mark, about a minute from now, they're going to figure out what they should be doing. They're going to come over and push it. I know it's a bit of a gamble. Reminds me a lot of HI3 raids when no one does the mechanics. There's no way to tell your teammate to please step on the button. It's true. Rip and pasta those. We need a trading card game. What do you mean we need a TCG? That's such a strange thing. TCG, does TCG mean something else? Oh my god, they did it so quickly. I don't know what TCG means. But yeah, rip Honkai Impact 3rd Raid. Rip multiplayer gacha stuff in general. I say rip, but it's not like it's dead or anything. Arknights gets a co-op event once every like 13 years, and then people just like have fun with it, and then they're like, well, now it's gone forever. I think that there's a certain beauty to co-op in basically everything. Not a spicy take. I think we're gonna go for the raspberry build and stuff. We got a raspberry early on, and that's huge for us. Team, I'll follow you. I think we should be capsule maxing, so I will join the capsule max mindset. But also, like, I don't want to be a prickly pear in a bush of roses, you know? I don't think roses grow in a bush. I think, are they a vine? No, why would they be a vine? They're like a flower. No, it's like a bush of roses or a bushel or something, right? I'm not, I don't have a green thumb, okay? I'm not flower maxing.
Not this time.
Area 3 cleared, still not a perfect one, which is a shame. Blueberry, my beloved, let's go, the build. I say the build, we got like 2 things. I could see either of these 2 being valuable, so I'll wait and see what they do. I'm willing to capsule max early on. I could see the merit. I do think charm maxing is nice though. Roses do grow in bushes. Honestly, I don't know why I ever doubted myself. I've never been wrong before in my life.
Raspberry. Blueberry.
I kind of love raspberry and blueberry. Oh, that's what it is. We're clearing the room before those get KO'd. I mean, or run away, I guess. Teamy, we kind of have the build. Teamy's just really fun. I'm throwing my hat in the ring. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Let's go for the harder one. The reward will be better. Oh no. The desodorizer. My nemesis. should make some bacon and eggs and live that blueprints morning room lifestyle. I deeply appreciate you including me in your blueprints rhetoric and references. And I'm terribly sorry that I don't understand it super well. We'll take some damage, Imp. That sounds good. I missed the blueprints wavelength, you know? Our team isn't smacking the thing. That's incredible. We might actually be able to win. I think that's the thing holding back every group. Maybe it's a Ren thing. I should start setting up like stereotypes for the oh, I took a hit there. I'm sorry, team. I should start figuring out what the average player of each character thinks. We can kind of get an idea, like, oh yeah, that's such an Effie moment, am I right? That's the most horrifying thing when you layer the cats in that way. I don't like that they have different structures, so they kind of clip each other. Alright, don't accidentally shoot it. You'll never be tempted to hit it. What do we want to go for? Cooldown doesn't really matter for Simi at all, so I think that that's certainly not the play. We only have 10 points to spend. Does this increase the stun duration? It does. We're gonna upgrade that. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Gosh. Oh, why would... Alright, you know, that's fine. You guys want to do this. You don't want the big upgrade. We don't need good charms. We just need whatever this is. I mean, this is fine. Skill upgrades are fine, but... What can I say? I was born to charm. Forced to skill. When you stack the cats, they look so disturbing, though. I don't know why. How did I not notice that when I was doing that before? Maybe I was, like, trying to, like, learn. I forgot we have Simi as a skill. Simi maxing?
Hit 'em, fairies.
Can't believe we didn't reset Simi on that. Huge. Bacon and egg add the morning room to the room pool for the day. Obviously, that's what bacon and eggs does. You think I don't understand that? Nah, I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm really happy for you. You guys, I think everyone really likes the upgrade. I think this is a questionable decision at its core, but I want to support. It means we either have to upgrade our third ability or we have to econ, and I'm thinking we're going to econ because I was just saying that I think it's kind of a huge waste. Get out of there, me. Oh my god, you get so much value out of Simi, it's crazy. I didn't notice that summoner there, but it doesn't matter. Team, that was a clean room. Not perfect, because it never is, but that was a clean room. I gotta give it to you. Real recognizes real. So I'm gonna go ahead and not upgrade here. It kind of hurts a little bit, but I don't think Simi's worth it. I think a blueberry or raspberry upgrade is gonna go farther. We want to grab some shop currency. I could see some merit in that. The tactical decision making that this team has is certainly like there. We're getting close to it. They gotta keep old timers like me in our place. Oh my god, you can reset Simi on your pet, I think. You can. That's actually crazy good information to have. Holy, Simi is so cool. Hero play is so fun. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wait, what? We can't loot it? Okay, that's a bug. Report a bug. Can't loot the end crystal thing. Submit a bug. They look at it. Oh, you guys want to heal? Honestly, I don't care either way. Maybe I should have selected that. The heal for them might have been a better idea. We got the heal anyways.
Blueberry.
Alright, we're not killing that. I overvalued my birth. I hate during summer, I go from having one roommate, which is a houseplant, to 1 million roommates, houseplant plus mosquitoes. I'll be honest with you. I really want to get a houseplant. I think I mentioned it on stream before. I have these cute little planter things outside of my front windows at this house. And they're just like empty and it's like summer, so I feel like I should go and pick up some stuff. Learn how to plant. I think they're trying to show Ari how to heal. They are, in fact. Ooh. Yes. charm maxing. I've never really gotten into gardening before, but it's been on my mind for quite a while. Like I did a little bit when I was a kid, but it was more like, let's grow tomatoes in the yard more than anything else. I took damage. That's really embarrassing for someone like me. I don't think we're gonna be able to emotionally recover from that, but that's okay because sometimes you just gotta be permanently traumatized from taking damage once. I just revived them instantly with the cat explosion, it looked like, unless I missaw that, which is kind of nice. See me? The back-to-back see me? Huge. Area 11 is not bad. Team, we got a lot of refuel. We're struggling a little bit, but I think we're doing well. All magic damage deals 15% bonus magical attack damage. That seems kind of incredible, assuming that these two do magic damage, and I believe they do. It does. Oh! Okay, so that does physical, and that does magical. Yeah, let's do it. Finally, we're charm maxing. We're going for the tough ones. I'm here for it.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Can we get the reset here? Spin out, drop it again. We didn't get the reset actually. Get some MP back. We're losing Mondo refuel. I'm kind of struggling to break this person out, surprisingly. There we go. What did it cost? Everything? Huge burst damage there. The whole group basically just died. I can't believe that teleported me back into that. That's fine. No biggie. Reduce all your cooldown by 40%. Reduce all damage you deal by 40%. That's interesting. You always crit. Reduce your crit modifier by 125% of your crit damage. And crit damage modifier equal to 3 times your crit chance. Someone just left. When you finish an area, gain 6 max mana. I think I'm gonna go for the always crit one. That one sounds tempting. Also finished another piece of the shark set, it looks like, which is nice.
Let's go, baby.
Can't believe I didn't break that yet. As if my summons are getting tankier. Maybe it's because we have less crit chance. Or I guess we have guaranteed crits now. Never mind. We have less crit damage. Huge for someone like us. We're kind of lum maxing too. Was there any lums at the start we missed? Let's go and grab lums, because I think this run's getting ready to hit its inevitable crescendo in finale around floor 15, as most runs do. Oh, I just wasted some soup. Don't. I like that the liquid that we use changes depending on how upset I am in the moment.
Not this time. Raspberry. Hit him, berries.
Uh-oh. We're out of juice, I think. We have one more revive. I'll send it on teammates. Get him back up. Get into the fight.
Hit him, blue.
You're alive. Please move. I don't know how to say it in a different way. I need you to stay alive. Live for me.
Raspberry.
Huge. Area 14 done. I feel like the morale of the team's going down, but that's just a normal thing. We gotta keep it positive. How many referrals do you need for the skin? I think it's only... Okay, there's a few things in there. The referral shop. Oh, there goes another teammate. There's a few things that you can get for the referral tickets, but the skin, if you're talking about the outfit for Kira, I think it's 2. But there's also like glasses and other stuff in there. I haven't looked through it super close. Reduce your max health by 40%. Every time you cast a power, become invulnerable for 2 seconds. That seems incredible for us once more. And then there were 2. No run ever continues on with all 4 people past floor 15. But we can do some lum maxing.
Let's go, baby.
Huge misplay on my part, and we're out of energy. Thinking that this is where our happy adventure ends on floor 15.
Let's go, baby.
Unless we can develop some form of healing partway through this run, which I don't think is going to happen. I mean, if we DPS hard enough, we'll be fine too. But I think that's a real tall order. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this run.
Let's go, baby.
We don't have any revives, I don't think. I tried to peek it really quick to see. Unfortunate, but so it goes. GG. GG. It's funny. Good try. This character's really fun. May I join for a run? Absolutely. Yeah, Rip Ari's right, Wiska. I don't know to call you Wiska or T. Here's the plan. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna hop over to channel 128. If you want to join for a run, I'm gonna wait like a minute or 2. People can pop over to channel 128, and we'll grab people and do a run. I'll put it in the chat too in case you want to see. Hello, Carrot, my beloved. Welcome. I'm guessing it'll be the 2 of us, but I'll give a few seconds anyways for people. It's kind of extraordinarily hot here today as well, so I'm turning on a couple fans. It says 85 Fahrenheit, 29 Celsius, which I guess isn't that bad. It looks like it's gonna rain constantly for the next 7 days though, so that's kind of something. All right, Garrett. Up to you. Do you want a party fill or do you want to go solo with just the 2 of us? I don't mind either way. If you have no preference, let's solo. Oh, let's solo. Perfect. All right, party fill off. Let's do it. Let's take the Tyrant's whole kingdom.
Revolver, lights on. Aya, wait for me.
I kind of can't be stopped from spamming spacebar even if I want to. It's kind of messed up. I mean, I suppose I could be stopped, but it's just so fun to do it. This is just like movement tech combined with damage. Does it get any better than that? Not really. I think that's why I like Come See Me or whatever it is so much. Whatever that ability is that gives you the move tech. What do we got? Harvest Moon every 5 power cast. Hunter's Moon gains crit when killed an enemy. We can spread a little bit of crit chance. That sounds nice. We'll go Hunter's Moon on F. Passive crit chance, I believe, is 10% for us. We spread a little bit to allies as well. Where to go is the question. I'm always down for capsule maxing. We can also go for upgrades if you like your skill. Let's do it. Always be Lumen is really the big thing here. Alright, what are we looking at here? I mean, we got the upgrade for, what is it? 5% more crit for the team is kind of huge. I'll take it. I'm basically never upset with team buffs. I know that they kind of lose their value when you're not running a party of 4, just by like necessity of, oh, this thing that normally is balanced for 4 people is now being used on 2. Is it because the gold thing? Okay. Huge clear. What are we looking at? Blueberries available. Never look back. I do want to try more abilities. Let's. This has bonus crit chance against close enemies with never look back. Let's take it. That's really cool looking. I quite like it. I didn't realize we have a higher MP pool passively as well. Oh my god, the double lad fiesta. They said it wasn't possible. Scientists are actually studying this run to see how it is possible because they are still in doubt, but it is here. Love to see it. Get him, buddy. You're so right, Ren. Huge. Another perfect clear for us. We're kind of schmoovin' and then grooving right after. Oh, we grab it, but it remains? Is that what's happening? I respect the grind set of soda maxing. It scares the living heck out of me. But if we keep perfect clearing, I guess it won't be so bad because we'll get it back. And if not, you know, we had a nice time, and that's the important thing. We show up to have a good time, not a long time. I just missed my, never look back, and that was a little embarrassing. Good clear, good clear. We did get a good amount of soda back. What do we have available? Critical chance when hitting nearby enemies. Kind of like crit maxing. But power steal extra damage for base cooldown they have is also interesting. Let's go crit maxing. Where are we going? Carrot, I like your decision making. Honestly, there was no wrong answers. I don't even know what the top right thing was. It could have been like a healing shrine. I would have been like, you tactical genius. Okay, I gotta be careful because never look back is like several feet in front of us. There we go. I knew there were some red enemies that would spawn. I just didn't know when. And I was like, I'm autoing the boss at this point. I need them to appear one day. Ow. Rude. Where do these enemies get off dealing damage to me? I keep seeing the health bar, the little SD center, and I'm like, oh god. We're dying, but just our lad tanking for us, and I love that. Our damage is nice, but our cooldowns are large, which means we should have probably went for the thing that gives us more cooldown, or damage based on the base cooldowns. I forgot that here I kind of kunks cooldowns for most of the run. That's a huge 108. My damage per second really is leaving a lot to be desired, but I think that could be a few charms, and I think that the one here is going to make a big difference for us. Dang. Wasn't my prettiest performance, but it also wasn't my least pretty. Deal damage equal to enemies with less than 20% health is a guaranteed crit. Each time you cast a power, gain 2 magic power for the remainder of the area. Your attacks deal bonus magic damage. Let's do some magic on attack. I think that's got some merit to it. Just don't like the temporary upgrades. Let's do it. Let's get you fighting fit. And also some lump maxing. We can try to kill the little dude. I don't think we have what's required, but we can absolutely try. These little dudes are just built different. Honestly, I'm impressed with how much we're doing, and by we, I mean I think you're doing. I think I'm close to being strong. I'm at the point where you gotta nurture your ADC for a little bit. Maybe die once or twice for them, and then they're strong. Not that I'm asking for you to die for me, certainly not, but more like making a connection. Oh, I forgot to heal. Should probably do that. Honestly, the bonus 2 damage on hit is great for us. I'm shocked at how much of a difference it makes, but we kind of shred now. Holy cow, we do a lot. I mean, maybe the enemies are just noobs, and that's what it is, but we kind of absolutely shred. We shred less against these enemies, but I think we're starting to get there. Perfectly cleared, bonus refuel. Slurp, slurp. It's a huge amount of it, too. Oh, See Me is so heckin' fun. You know we gotta go for it. Harvest Moon, not going to be relevant. We're not spamming enough abilities for that to really pan out, I feel. What do we want? I'm down for all 3 of these, if I'm being honest with you.
Not this time. Yeah, right. Not this time. Thought you had.
Huge dodge. Sharing some crit with the team as we do. I just realized something that was probably abundantly evident to everyone around here. I was like thinking, how the heck are you supposed to know how much health the enemies have? And it turns out that their health functions like ours does, where each section is 100 health, which might have been super obvious. Your crit steal bonus 5% physical? That's actually not bad. 30% crit when striking an enemy far from you is also interesting. I think we'll go for the bonus damage. We kind of got like an on-hit build right now. Where do you want to go? You think an upgrader? Look, follow your heart. There's no wrong answers. I feel like anytime someone says there's no wrong answers, they have like an ulterior motive where there's actually like a super wrong answer. But I swear in this case, there's really no wrong answers. Got the execute. I wonder if the abilities that give you like the on hit and stuff, because it said it deals 5 bonus physical damage when you deal damage, and it said that it was reduced for attacks. I wonder if that means that if you have a multi-hit ability, it benefits dramatically more. That was awesome, and we did so much damage there. We're kind of doing incredible auto attack damage. Perfect clear again. You love to see it. We could straight up have a soda party at this stage in the game, and I love that. Each consecutive critical hit increases your critical damage, resets if you don't crit. Honestly, call me a little crazy, but I think we go for that. Now, we only have a 30% crit chance, but I think that's fine. You want a skill max? You want points? Look. I'm agreeable. What can I say? Agreeable to a fault. My roommate would almost certainly say. I like getting the execute because it guarantees the crit damage for the group, which is kind of big. I took damage, I'm so sorry. They spawned a circle and I was ill prepared for it. Which is certainly like a skishu on my part. Oh my god, I'm trapped between a rock and a hard place and I took damage again. Honestly, rather take damage twice in one room. There's water there 3 times in one room than 3 times in 3 rooms, you know? That's a really cool deflection shield thing gummy what that you have, and I quite like it. I took damage 4 times in one room. This was not my room.
Thought you had me.
The car wounds. That was on me. Oh. Alright, so the thingy has glitched out now and just kind of stays there even when you loot it. Because I believe we're getting it. Such devastation was not my intention. So true.
Thought you had me.
A little bit of lum maxing to the road. We're getting close to finishing up our goal. I do want to try run out at least once or twice too before the end of the demo. We got the crit. I heard the sound for it. I'm going to try and execute this. It was a little premature. We took damage twice. We're getting cooked now. I wish there was some way for us to shield, even if it was like on kill shield 10 or something. I feel like I'd find huge value in that. Start every room with the shield granting 50%. Not exactly what I meant. Because the shield's just going to decay before anything happens. Your current health is above 110, gain bonus stats. Whenever you kill 2 enemies within 1 second, gain 10% crit damage for the remainder of the area. That's really tough to scale off of, I feel, but I'm willing to try it. It's quite good for our build. Plus, we have a base 39% crit now.
Not this time.
Get him, buddy. Oh, we're getting close, too. We're getting close. It's a tough life out here.
Thought you had me.
Love the lum maxing, though. Can we see how much lum we have total right now? We can. I think we need 3750. That feels like the correct number. Speaking of 3750, I believe I've been logged out from fishing in RuneScape, and that's the saddest thing that's ever happened to me. Had a very blessed life up to this point. I should probably heal up, huh? Where are we dropping? Charm? Here for a charm. I wish we had like an on-hit debuff. That would be sweet. Like my auto attack supply Nova or something. Oh, I think mine is Luma, not Nova. Huge shield. I love what you bring to the table. Ow. I'm throwing. It's not intentional, but I was built this way. Oh, that move's nice, but getting locked into it and then getting hit twice is a lot less nice. A little bit of a crit buff. We're gonna be fine here. Your massive health pool is nothing compared to the might of my guns. I absolutely greeted for that kill, and I wish I didn't, but I can't take it back anymore. I think I just have to accept that I'm an FE player and I need to be handheld by shields. When shielded, nope. All the physical damage you deal is increased by 3. Love that, actually. I don't really know how much of a difference that makes. I mean, I'm guessing this will be increased by 3, which could be good for the AoEs. Shop maxing. We have 442 shop bucks. I think you made the right choice here. I know I've been hyping your decision making anyways, but like, we're also in lum maxing. Oh, I forgot there's a lad here. I'm sorry. Shout out to in games where you can crit for more than like normal crit damage. Like if you have like 200% crit chance, you get like red crits or whatever. Kind of love that stuff. Although it's been sort of mitigated with the concept of crit damage as a stat now, instead of like just having critical chance. in modern day. But different colored crits go hard. I don't even remember what game I played that had different colored crits, but I remember seeing them whenever they popped up. Our lum has been maxed. Let's go check out the shop. We've got a lot so we can high roll here for sure. Your powers deal bonus magic damage equal to 3% of your summonite. Nah, that's not it. Reduce damage taken by 10%. That's something to think about for sure. Get health back at the start of every hard elite boss area. I'm actually tempted for that one. 30% crit chance reduced by area number. We're gonna grab that even though I don't think it's particularly great this far in. Flat damage reduction is quite nice conceptually as well. Let's go for a little bit of health. Reduce damage taken by 10%. Let's take that as well. Alternatively, damage him. We're just gonna defensive max a little bit here. Where are we going? Where are we dropping? Oh, I forgot we didn't even have a 4th skill. What floor are we on? It's gotta be like in the teens, right? 17! Holy, we'll take it. Warframe has color-coded tiered crits. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I just miss input really hard. Thank goodness I have reduced damage taken. But also I really gotta stop taking damage. I'm kinda the big throw co. Get him, buddy. When you chain a few seamies, it's actually like the coolest thing ever. Please don't stab me. It's very rude. I've only got so much stab surface area and I don't want it being wasted on you. Ren looks pretty fun to play. Is it Ren or Len? I feel like it's Ren. Now I'm starting to think it's Len. It's gotta be Ren. Can't believe we hit that. Yeah, I'm thinking it's probably Warframe I was thinking of. But it also might have been something else. I feel like there was 2 games. But Warframe does make sense. Warframe's the weirdest game ever because I played it for a long time, but I have basically no memory of playing it ever. So it's a very strange situation for me. Yeah, it looks like we got everything. For the Lummax grind set. Do like Heartstealer. Alternatively, maybe we lean into Raspberry for our Q. We're kind of physical maxing right now, and I kind of like Raspberry a lot. I'll do my best to not go down. I'm struggling a little bit. There's certainly a little bit of struggle coming from me. I'm still learning Kira and like the movement text and stuff you're supposed to be looking for. And I think a lot of times I'm just causing myself damage I don't mean. A lot of balls to be dodging.
Let's go, baby.
I really need to not use See Me unless I can like guarantee the kill, which is not how I've been using See Me. I've been like, I'll probably get the kill, and then I don't get it, and I'm like, damn, how could this happen? Huge deflect. Deflecting projectile looks really fun. Oh my god, I'm getting destroyed. Okay, we can like kind of one-hit people, which has its own charm for certain. But we can also kind of get one hit, which has slightly less charm than one would hope. Oh, I didn't think that was going for me. I'm throwing. You could just smack me at your leisure. I'm so sorry for throwing. Get him, buddy. You're crazy, Carrot? You can beat him up. Oh, thank you. That's unnecessary, and I appreciate your kindness. There's someone left on the map somewhere? Oh, I didn't know. I'm double throwing. I'm healthy though, and that's good for the mindset too. I always look at the vendor and then I don't bother looking at their stuff because I just get mad. I'm like, I don't want temporary things. After casting Empower, your next attack deals 20% bonus physical damage. Power still extra damage for base cooldown. 30% damage when striking a foe far away from you. Certainly go for that. We're crit maxing AF right now. Let's get you healed back up. Let's get ourselves good to go. Because we could certainly use, honestly. I think we could kill this. Oh, we got heckin' close, the two of us.
Let's go, baby.
No. We're so close. With more people, it'd certainly be doable. I don't know if I've ever had a group kill one. I'd killed a few of them on the final boss in my solo run, but I don't know about a group. Area 19's pretty respectable, too. We only have 7 more to go. Are we in a heal room? We're in a heal room, right? I don't need to heal, but I'm going to heal in solidarity.
Yeah, right.
Charm maxing. A charm maxer after my own heart. Alright, wherever these shots are coming from, that's where I'm going. Heck these guys. Alright. Because I'm getting destroyed by these rangers. Summon in stupid circles like that? Yeah, you heckin' jerk. How dare you try to summon a circle on me and hurt me? Where do you get off? What makes you think you don't have, or you do have the right? You certainly don't have the right. First of all, you don't have the right. Me lashing out at the NPC that did 4 damage to me. Got the crit buff down. Get out of there.
Hit him, berries.
New enemies spawning. Thought that was a summoner, so I was expecting it to not do anything. Kind of a huge burst for us. There's a big angry man over there, so be a little bit careful. I thought I was dead. Instead, I'm literally the coolest thing ever.
Raspberry. Thought you had.
I was like, I don't know how I got hit. I found out we're out of juice. Having an unfortunate time to learn it.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, right.
Man, I wish I had skills up right now. That's better than nothing. Alright, that stung. Floor 20 is not bad. Floor 20 is not bad. I was really hoping to see a lot of rooms where we could, like, avoid everything. I think I'm gonna go Celestial Intervention, not Invitation. I think I'm gonna go for that now. Lower my maximum health a little bit and give us the invulnerability, because I believe that invulnerability will persist through into when we're out of juice as well.
Not this time. Thought you had. Yeah, right.
The enemies get so much health later on. They're tough.
Hit him, berries. Raspberry.
Small amount of fuel from that is something.
Thought you
I think we maybe got some more fuel from them.
had. Let's go, baby.
It didn't blow up? Oh, it's glitched! No! It's just sitting there all happy like... I kind of needed you to work this once. We have 1 feather. Okay, I thought we had 0. That's my bad. I should have revived you with the feather. That was a heckin' misplay on my part for sure. I'm gonna deliberately revive you with that to give you the full health. That way you've got a little bit more to go into the next floor.
Not this time.
Anytime we can avoid fighting, I think that's the play right now. Ooh, interesting. Because we're so low on juice, we drain it when we hit up the shop, maybe? I kind of like the way you think. It makes sense. There's no reason not to. All right, heck this guy. We're killing him. Alright, just kidding. This is the strongest enemy in the game.
Jaden the Patron, thanks for following.
Appreciate the follow, my friend.
Yeah, right.
Hopefully you're doing great.
Not this time.
Alright, let me lum max. I'm sorry, you know me. I'm on my lum grind set. What are we looking at here? We can't afford this. Your wall slam still triple damage. I mean, that's probably really good, but it feels hard to benefit from. Your stun durations are increased. Damage amp. Reduce all mana costs when you're shielded. Every 90 seconds restores some health. Not my favorite things in the shop. Let's go for when you get the bonus healing. We'll grab the damage amp. And we'll grab... Oh, there's a refuel in here too? Yoink. Didn't even realize there was a refill. Look at us! We're like cooking now. We got half a bar. Breathe life back into the lifeless, and I love that for us.
Hit him, Barry.
That's a lot of damage for the first 2 seconds. This is a tough room. I forgot this room exists with the triple elites.
Thought you had.
I feel like I'm doing 0 damage.
Raspberry.
Like, not like complaining, but I feel like I just W'd through a few enemies. They didn't take hits, which worries me. I hope I'm not lagging. It's not the most common for me to be lagging, but it's not completely unheard of either, you know?
Let's go, baby. Not this time.
Loving the shielding. Very much appreciated.
Hit him, berries.
Hit him, berries. Huge. We really needed the fuel for this room too, because this is a tough one.
Let's go, baby. Thought you had. Not this time. Raspberry.
Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have dashed into there. Cool, I didn't get hit. Huge kill. Our auto attacks are hitting like 30s at times. That's not bad. I assume it's because of our crit scaling. That was a huge hit too.
Let's go, baby.
Getting a few targets to see me is still so satisfying.
Berries.
We're definitely making it through the floor.
Not this time.
I should have gone there. I'm sorry. I was thinking I was scared of getting hit, and I should have just KO'd. We got 30 upgrade bucks, so what do we spend the upgrade bucks on? Hunter's Moon gives no more crit chance to the team, but 5% or 4% to me, which is interesting. I think I'm gonna go for that. It would give a bunch to the team with the next upgrade, but it's far too expensive. I'm almost tempted to go for See Me here. Never Look Back, actually. That's got incredible scaling. Charm maxing is something I'm always down for. We gotta play like we've never played before. I mean, actually play like we played a lot. I changed my mind. That was not the metaphor I was looking for. Or I guess pep talk, not metaphor. Look, what's the difference? I don't know what these words mean.
Raspberry.
I don't remember. I don't think we have any feathers, but I don't remember.
Let's go, baby.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I just did something that I thought was like out of my mind. Like that movie where the oh no. Can I get back? Okay. I reached an island that I didn't think was reachable, but thankfully I was able to get back. That was more than a little scary. It's like the movie where the person was like, I only use 10% of my brain power, but I've unlocked 100. I don't remember what it was. It was some stupid thing. I heard that concept before too, where it's like humans only know how to use a low percentage of their brain. I don't know why I went that far. I must have misclicked.
Hit the berries.
I'm gonna leave the berries over there. When I see you, I'm gonna blow them up. See that? Instant revive, kind of genius value. Although we're getting a little oh, I just took a hit for like a quarter of my health and we need to refuel. I don't want to say this is like our last stand, but I think it's certainly possible. No, we were so close to 27 too. I mean, it would have been tough. RIP, my B. GG though. That was a good run. That was fun. That was not bad. This character is really fun. I don't know if I prefer them to Effie. I think I'm too shield pilled, but that was a heck of a run. We'll take a 25er. I've already wishlisted you before you even had this demo. How are we doing? I think we're still a little low. We're certainly a little low on the lum, but that's actually a boon in itself. Let's go check up the shop really quick, and I think what we're gonna do is... Let's look at the time. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up here and I'm gonna eat something for lunch. I think tomorrow morning we'll have one more stream of this. I don't know how long the demo goes. I'm pretty sure it's up tomorrow. And tomorrow morning we'll try out Ren and learn Ren, and we'll grind out the rest of the lum we need for our final upgrade. Yeah, it's the 3750, but I think that's the last thing we need, which is quite nice. Did we make that? Okay, yeah, it doesn't say if we've crafted already. So this is the only thing, because we certainly have everything else. So we'll work on maxing that out. We finished the fishing and everything. It'd be nice to get the sticker sets too, but they're pretty expensive. Let's just prioritize getting that. Let's see how long this lasts too, because I feel like that's good intel to have. Lasts until the 16th, today's the 12th. Alright, yeah, so we can get at least a day or two more out of this. Day 2 or 3, depending on when it ends on the other one. That was fun though, that was fun. I'm gonna see if I can raid viewers into the other stuff, because I assume a lot of people are just watching for the, or at least watching in part for the rewards. So I'm gonna see if I can find someone to raid everyone into. I will be back after lunch streaming something. I don't know what, maybe RuneScape or something. Tomorrow morning we'll do more Starlight though, it's a lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching though. I deeply appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I had a great time. This person says they're chilling with viewers and stuff. Heck it. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna raid you over to another streamer and we'll see you hopefully either later today or tomorrow. Bye for now though.